Good morning. How you doing? Hope you're doing really well. Thanks for joining me and Dorothy on this Saturday morning walk and chat. Really interesting conversation with my wife last night about manifestation, and it was really emotional. Around the fact that things came into your life when you were children, but were you manifesting them? Yeah. They said it was quite an emotional discussion. But one thing that it highlighted to me is that belief, that's your biggest blocker. Belief and acceptance. Yeah. Because if you don't believe that you've created, and that will say created, manifested what's in your world, you won't believe you have the power to change, and to change what manifests in your world. And I'm deliberately changing the way I say manifest now. Still have to have discussion, which made me really think that we don't manifest as much as it manifests in our world. And we have the power to influence that manifestation. But it doesn't mean that if you think about something, or something, I should say, something negative happens in your life, sometimes it's hard to accept that that event is manifesting in your life, and that you have had a hand in that. They say it's really difficult and emotional to talk these things through. Very fortunately, I had a very, very enjoyable childhood. No trauma that I'm aware of in my life that I believe had a lasting effect on me. But I do appreciate that it's not the same for others. As some of you may have suffered severe trauma, which would have had an effect on your life. And it's really, I suppose, hard to accept that you manifest, or that manifests in your life. I say it can be really a tough conversation, and ultimately you may not be able to sort of change that person's beliefs or encourage them to accept that what has happened, and it's for your greater good. It can be really hard to accept that, I imagine. They say I'm so fortunate that I didn't have any trauma, but that is the limiting subject: belief and acceptance. It's very easy to accept, for me to accept, because I've had no trauma that has a lasting effect on my life. but it is your limiting factor. And you haven't got to believe that you purposely brought this event into your life. That's not what manifesting really is. So you don't get what you want, you get what you are, which is not just you, it's the environment you live, the people you associate with. That's, if you like, your world. But you do get what you believe to be true and what you're able to accept. And if you're in an environment where you've witnessed certain events, you'll believe them to be easily seen in your world. See, the things that I've not seen that happen to people in the world, I don't know. So fortunately, I haven't got an ingrained image that I can apply energy to, or emotional energy to sort of invoke that into my world. So although you manifest, your manifestation is governed by the state of you and the environment you live. But it's understanding that that just is what it is, and it doesn't change your ability to inner engineer yourself to believe that you can control to some degree what happens in your life. And you can certainly control how you choose to respond to those events and happens in your life. But until there's belief and acceptance, you can't really progress. Yeah. I know I spoke quite a lot about affirmations and how you can use them to reprogram new beliefs into your subconscious. But unless you believe that's a possibility and that it will have a positive influence on the way you feel, you're just saying the words. And it essentially relies on that belief and acceptance. I don't know how best to encourage you to work on those beliefs. I think it's certainly inner work that you need to do with yourself. There's quiet times and the stillness when your mind just runs away with itself in a gentle way. And applying some time to care for yourself and change those beliefs, because you do have full control of how you choose to react and how you can feel about yourself. And you're limiting yourself by the beliefs you hold, which, if to be honest, there's lots of input around us all that encourages to believe certain things, think certain thoughts, and you need to remove that stimuli from your world. Be still and peaceful. Spend time on yourselves to truly believe that you can change your world and manifest beauty, peaceful this and love. Well, hope you're having a great Saturday. I'll catch you soon. Take care now. Bye bye.